Have you ever moved into a new place and felt like someone else was already living there? Not before you arrived, not hidden, but still there. Because what happened to me during my first semester wasn't just a bad roommate situation. It felt like I was sharing my room with something that never signed up to live there. It was my first week at university. New campus, new people, new life. I had been assigned a single dorm room, which I thought was amazing. No awkward introductions, no weird habits to deal with, just peace. Or at least, that's what I thought. The building itself was old, like really old. The kind where the walls seem too thin, but somehow still trap every sound. The first day was normal. I unpacked, set up my laptop, met a few people on my floor. Nothing unusual. That night, I went to bed around midnight, and that's when things started. At exactly 2:17 a.m., I woke up. No reason, no noise, just awake. You know that feeling when your body wakes you up for no clear reason? I looked around my room. Everything seemed normal, except one thing. My closet door was slightly open. Now I clearly remembered shutting it before going to bed. I stared at it for a few seconds. Then I told myself I was just being paranoid. Got up, closed it, went back to bed. That should have been the end of it, but it wasn't. The next night, same thing. 2:17 a.m. I woke up again. This time, I didn't move immediately because I heard something, a faint scratching sound coming from inside the closet. Not loud, just slow, uneven scratching, like nails dragging across wood. I froze. My heart started pounding. I didn't open the closet. I just turned on the lamp and the sound stopped instantly. Complete silence. I didn't sleep the rest of the night.
The next day, I tried to act normal. I even joked about it with a guy down the hall. He laughed and said it was probably rats. Rats. Yeah, I wanted to believe that. So later that evening, I checked the closet. Empty. No holes, no damage, nothing. Just my clothes. Still, something felt off, like the air inside was colder. Night 3. I didn't even want to sleep, but eventually I passed out. And again, 2:17 a.m. This time, I woke up to something different. Not a sound, a feeling, like someone was in the room, watching me. I slowly turned my head toward the closet. The door was wide open. And inside, it looked darker than it should have been. Not just shadows, but like depth, like it was deeper than the actual wall. That's when I heard it. A whisper, soft, right from the closet. Don't close it. I sat up instantly, turned on the light. Nothing. Closet looked normal again, but I swear I heard it. At this point, I was done. I decided I'd stay awake that night, no matter what. I grabbed my laptop, sat on my bed, and kept the lights on. Hours passed. Nothing happened. I started to relax. Maybe I imagined everything. Maybe stress, new environment. Then, 2:17 a.m., my laptop screen shut off, just black. At the same time, my room lights flickered, and the closet door slowly creaked open on its own. I couldn't move. I wasn't asleep. I wasn't dreaming. I was fully awake, and I was completely frozen. From inside the closet, something moved. Not stepping out, but shifting, like it was adjusting itself, getting comfortable. And then I saw it. Not clearly, Just a shape. Too tall. Too thin. Its head slightly tilted. And then it spoke again. This time, louder. "You weren't supposed to notice." That broke me. I jumped up, ran out of the room, and didn't stop until I reached the common area. I stayed there the entire night. The next morning, I reported everything. They didn't believe me, obviously. But here's the weird part. They did move me to another room, no questions asked, no investigation, nothing. Just moved, like they already knew something was wrong. A few days later, I went back to grab something I forgot. My old room door was slightly open, and inside, I saw someone sitting on my bed, facing the closet, not moving. I thought it was the new student, so I said, "Hey, you okay?" He slowly turned his head toward me and whispered, "It opens at 2:17. I didn't go back after that. So yeah, if you ever move into a new place and something feels off, don't ignore it. Because sometimes you're not alone, even when you think you are. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because you never know what story I'll tell next.